welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over the new Anastasia eyeshadows. I have 8 of the new single eyeshadows, and I also have 2 of them, but they're in my World Traveler palette. But Anastasia recently did come out with them in the single eyeshadow form. So I have a 10 out of the 15 new Anastasia eyeshadows to show you guys. So in this video, I'm going to be reviewing these eyeshadows for you. I'm also going to do close-ups of the eyeshadow singles and then the World Traveler palette. And then I'm also going to do arm swatches and my favorite eye swatches. So I put every single one of these eyeshadows that I'm going to show you on my eyelids just so you guys can see it on the actual eye. So the eyeshadows that I am wearing today from Anastasia are Henna, which I am wearing in the blown out part of the crease. I'm wearing Fudge in the deeper part of the crease. I have Noir on the outer corner, which is just the black one, which I'm not going to be reviewing for you guys, but it is my favorite black eyeshadow of all time. And then on the lid, I have Prussian Blue. Now for the lip products that I'm wearing the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in Milkshake, and I topped it off with the Buxom Lip Gloss in Lavender Cosmo. So first I'm going to go over the eyeshadows that did come in the Anastasia World Traveler palette. They are the colors in Fudge and then Gaze. So I will do close-ups of those 2 eyeshadows for you guys right here. But Fudge is just like what you would think. It's just a chocolatey color, color of Fudge, which is really good for the deep crease or for the outer corner of your eye. And then Intense Gaze is a beautiful color. I really want to do a look with this with like Intense Gaze on the lid because it's just so pretty, but I also think it would be a good crease color as well. So those were the 2 that came out in the World Traveler palette and that are now available in the single eyeshadows. I didn't want to get those just because I already had them in this palette, so I didn't see the point unless there was something that, like Noir I got in the single form, but that is just an amazing single eyeshadow. So I'm just going to use the ones in here unless I ever want to do a palette where I'd want to combine like my favorite eyeshadows of all time and then have like in one palette or something. But now we're going to get into the ones that are in this palette. So my girlfriend, she did the, I think it was 8 for $70 deal, and then she got the palette to go with it. So the first one right here is in a Party Dress. So this is a shimmer, which I think is a really, really pretty color for the summer. I think it's going to look great on the lid. Whether you want to do a fun dewy look or you just want to put a wash of color on your lid, I think this one is absolutely beautiful for that. And it has just a little bit of sparkle to it, so I think it's perfect for summer. Oh, sorry. Before I move on, I want to tell you what the finishes are of Fudge and Intense Gaze. So Fudge is an ultra matte, and then Intense Gaze is a satin. So the next eyeshadow right here is Chocolate Crumble. This is one of their titanium finish eyeshadows, which is amazing to put on the lid. This also would be a color that I would want to try out in the crease. Usually the titanium finish eyeshadows I put on the lid, but they also can look really pretty in the crease or even out of corner. You can do whatever you want, but my favorite place to put them is on the lid. So that is just another really pretty color to put on your lid. But one of the ones I was super excited about, and I'm not a green person, but I absolutely love this color right here in Peacock. It is a titanium finish eyeshadow, so I haven't had a chance to wear this one yet, but it's really pretty. I think it looks beautiful on the lid, and it's definitely going to be, I think, an eyeshadow that I'm going to use in an upcoming like St. Patrick's Day makeup tutorial. It is just a beautiful dark forest green, so I really can't wait to use this one. And this one right here is Prussian Blue. This is what I'm wearing on my lid today. It is a beautiful blue color, and I love the way it shines on my lid because it is also a titanium finish eyeshadow. I'm not a huge fan of blues because I don't wear blues that often, but this blue is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, like I usually like to try to have more like everyday type of colors in my collection, but I thought that these 2 colors right here, they were just the most beautiful greens and blues that I've seen, and I love that they're in the titanium finishes, so I was sold on them. The next eyeshadow that we're going to go over right here is Brownie. I just did use this eyeshadow in my smoky dark chocolate makeup tutorial, and this was a collab with Abby Lynn 401. So Abby Lynn, she actually used the Peacock color, so if you want to see her makeup tutorial, you can see her using this eyeshadow. But for me, I did a very dark brown type of look, so I wanted to incorporate Brownie, and I put that on the lid, and then I layered it on top of Fudge on my lower lash line. So I really liked the way that that look turned out. Then I think my favorite eyeshadow that I got was this one in Henna. It is the most beautiful color. It's like a dark burnt orange with a little bit of red to it. I think it looks beautiful in the crease. I love it on the lid. It's just a very interesting color and very unique. It reminds me of Makeup Geek's Flamethrower. I didn't get that, but I feel like this one is just a tad bit more red. Has a little bit more red to it. It is a titanium finish eyeshadow. I don't know if I mentioned it, but Brownie is a titanium finish eyeshadow. But it's just absolutely beautiful. I think colors that I don't typically, there aren't as natural, but when you add the titanium finish to it, it's just absolutely beautiful. And I think Anastasia does titanium finish best. Now the next one right here is Macaroon. I did one of my favorite looks recently. I would love to do a makeup tutorial for you guys, but I was wearing it in my Beauty Vlogger 101 2015 yearly favorites, and then also my, what was it? What video? Oh yeah, my Hong Kong beauty haul, where I put Macaroon on the lid, I put Not Today on the outer corner. I just really like the combination of the two together. So I would love to do that makeup tutorial for you guys if you would like to see it. But this Macaroon color is so pretty on the lid. Sometimes it kind of looks pink, but then it's also kind of like a light purple. It's just really, really pretty. I really love it, and I love it paired with Not Today, which that is this color right here. So Not Today is a sparkle, which a lot of these I was like trying to just kind of keep on the lid because they're titanium or they're sparkles or they're shimmers, but a lot of these also look really good on the outer corners. So I put this on the outer corner and I loved the way that it looked with Macaroon on the lid. So it's really, really pretty, and these also are really fun to put on the lower lash line just because it really gives that pop of color, and I love the way it shimmers. So I have henna on my lower lash line right now. I think it's just really pretty. So that's what I just love these eyeshadows. I think that they're a really creamy formulation. So they're creamy, but they're not ColourPop creamy. No one has ColourPop creamy. But for non-ColourPop brands, it is very creamy. It goes on smoothly. I love applying the titanium finish eyeshadows to the lid with my fingers. I think it's the best way to place them because of how the finish is. I think brushes are best for like mattes. But the titanium finish, you can apply it with a brush. I used the Sigma E30 brush to apply it on the lower lash line. Just gotta be a little bit more careful with it. But I absolutely love these eyeshadows, guys. Like, I really think you guys need to get these if you haven't tried out Anastasia Beverly Hills already yet. If you're gonna try to pick the first ones that you wanna get, actually, I don't know if I would suggest the ones in here. I would definitely get the Anastasia eyeshadow in Noir. It's just your black ultra matte eyeshadow, and it's what I'm wearing on my outer corners today. It is just a great black. It's my favorite black of all time, so I would definitely start with that. Sienna is a great crease color, so I would recommend that. But once you got those, you got your crease color, you got your outer corner color, you can really pair it with a lot of eyeshadows. So my favorite one in here is definitely henna. I think it's very unique. I think Macaroon is a little bit more wearable. Like, honestly, the look that I did, it has purple in it, but the way that it all blended together, I'd be completely fine wearing it to work if I really wanted to, if I wanted to do like a glam day. So I think Macaroon would be a good one to go with. I also love the one in metal on the lid and then wine on the lid. But really, these colors right here, I think I'm super excited about henna and Macaroon. I think out of these 8, I think those 2 are my favorite. Now, there were a couple of eyeshadows that I did not get, but I will show pictures of. The one is in Plum Smoke, which is a velvet eyeshadow. The other one is Chiffon, which is a titanium finish eyeshadow. I would love to get that one. That looks really pretty too. And then let's see. Lace is also another pretty one. It's a velvet, which I think would be a great brow bone highlight. Something great for the lid. Belize is a velvet, so that's a pretty one too. And then I think the only other one that I don't have is Aubergine, which is a purple color, and it's a satin. So that's it for my review on the new Anastasia eyeshadows. I hope that you guys found this video helpful. Let me know down in the comments which eyeshadows were your favorite that I showed. Do you like the more titanium finish eyeshadows? Are there particular colors that really stand out to you that you would absolutely love? Let me know down in the comments. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button below. Like this video if you've liked it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!